So let's see if we can get the 100 stats yet. Let's see, we want the Royal Sword. I don't know, man. I mean, I think we can get it pretty close. But I don't know if we can get it right up to 100. I think we should be able to do Intelligence and Mind, but Con, I don't know. We don't really have an accessory that brings up Con, do we? Yeah, see, we're just not close enough. We're like just barely off. Because Con Boost brings it up by 15, and we're just barely off. We need like 2 more Con. I think I'm going to have to gain another level or 2. But we should be able to do Intelligence. That shouldn't be a problem. Because I think we have some equipment that can bring up Intelligence to put us over the mark. Yeah, see? That brings it up to 85. Then we just need to use the, you know, the spell. There you go.
You're back.
So we can catch these other things, and what do we get for this?
Well done.
Maximum MP increases, very nice. And we mastered those 3 holy powers. We get the Grand Cruise. And we got all the sub-weapons. Stellar Sword. Okay, mental training where you need Mind to 100. We should be able to do that pretty easily. And kill Gurgoth. You need to kill Gurgoth with the blank book, which is extremely annoying, but we'll have to do that. Alright, so let's see. Got the Mind boost. We should be able to do this. I think that's all we need to do.
Well done.
Maximum MP increases. Just 3 more quests to go. Okay. So we've got Stellar Sword, the Blade of the Legendary Swordsman, Maxim Machi. Oh, look at that. That's actually a pretty good weapon, but yeah. We've got Grand Cruise, a secret technique of the Belmont family that releases holy energy. Let's check this out. Sweet. That's pretty good. Alright. So I think we have all the dual crushes. We have all the sub-weapons. There's still a couple spells we need. One we can't get until we get to the final area. Yeah. Guess I could show you the enemy. Yeah, I got one of the enemies we missed, the White. A powerful undead being born from a rotting zombie, which you get by killing ghouls in any area where they keep respawning. So, or zombies, or whatever. You know, whichever. But other than that, I think we got every enemy in the game, except for the last 3 bosses. So that's good. Trying to think if there's any that I didn't show off, but I don't think so. I think that's all of them. Yeah. So we've got 98.6%. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. Okay, so I guess we'll go and do the Gurgoth thing. It takes a while, but yeah, because you gotta kill it with the blank book, which is extremely weak, so you're only gonna be doing like 20 to 30 damage. And I believe you have to use only the blank book. You can't like almost kill him and then switch to Charlotte with the blank book, because I've heard that doesn't register. So you actually have to kill him all the way, and he has like over 3,000 HP, so it can take a while. Plus Charlotte doesn't have the Griffin boots, so it's harder to avoid a lot of his attacks, but we'll just have to do our best. But yeah, I believe for this quest you get a spell for Charlotte. Pretty good one. So let's do it. Gorgoth is the second boss you fight in here, so you need to warp to the next warp point. Okay. So we just gotta get through like one wave of enemies here before we can get to Gorgoth. Not a big deal. Freaking missile! Get out of here! What are you doing? Okay. I'm not used to using the Royal Sword, but it is more powerful than the Vampire Killer, so... Plus you get added stats, so that's kinda nice. Oh god, the Cave Troll. You want to get rid of him, since he does a lot of damage. Slick Boots. There's a Stone Circle, which is one of the spells that I picked up. I'll show those off in a bit. Boots that enhance sliding. I don't care about that. Yeah, so we're almost done with this game. Of course, we're also still going to need to do, the Sisters mode. And there's also, I think there's like a Richter mode or something, but it's pretty much just like, you know, like Julius mode from the previous game, so there's not really much different there. Same thing with Sisters mode, but see, Sisters mode, it has kind of an interesting thing, which I'll probably be showing off. If not the whole thing, at least parts of it, but... Okay, this sword is not very effective on this guy for some reason. That's more like it. For some reason, the Royal Sword just didn't work very well on this guy. Okay. So, let's do this, shall we? I would recommend using Strength Boost to kind of help your strength a little bit. Plus, it's extremely short range, so it's not really easy to hit him. You've got, like, no range. So... And like I said, his attacks are much more difficult to avoid with Charlotte because you can't just, like, use the Griffin Boots. Which is lame, but, yeah. You just gotta deal with it. Hitting him in the butt. Oh, God. Ah, petrification. Damn it. But yeah, basically just keep this up. I got plenty of healing items, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I got a lot of money. Yeah, the best way to get money in this game, in my opinion, is to farm for Bouges and Hercules rings from the 2 Minotaurs in the Dark Academy, because you can sell those for a pretty nice amount of money. So, if you're looking for a way to get money, yeah, that's how you do it. Get that crap away from me. Ah, that was dumb. Now I'm cursed. Not that that's a big deal, but it's annoying. Keep that poison away from me. Keep your poison to yourself, sir. Hit him in the butt. That's how we do it. Oh, God. Get away from me. You're not gonna eat me. Okay, I wouldn't taste good. Oh, God. Let me just do one of these. Okay. You have to take some damage to do that, but I guess it's better than getting hit by the beam. Anything's better than that. So that'll fuck you up, and now I'm poisoned. That's lame. Yeah, see, this does take a while, but this is what you gotta do. It won't let me hit his leg. Oh, hitting his knee works. Come on. He's gotta be about dead. Get away from me. I don't want none of that. I don't want to breathe in your fumes. Got him! Okay. Okay, now that we got that annoyance taken care of, we can get the hell out of here. Thank you. I'm probably going to come back here to fight some of these bosses to get some experience to level up a couple times. So I can get that 100 con. Because we're going to need to do that if we want to do all the quests. Which I do. Because if you do all the quests, you get an extremely useful item. Which I would like to have. It'd be very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and cash that in. I guess we could show off the mastered sub-weapons and the spells. Yeah, I got the axe, which I didn't have before. Holy water. I think it just goes further now. Like I said, the cross is bigger. As is the Bible. Look at that. That's nice. And I got a few more sub-weapons. Let's see. We got the Kunamitsu, which is pretty cool. Come and get it. The kunai. I like that. We can be a ninja. Yeah, defensive form. Wrecking ball. Yeah, you actually have to hold it down and swing it around. It's kind of cool, I guess. What else? Is that it? I guess that's it. Okay. But we got quite a few new spells. Berserker. It basically makes you keep attacking, but you do more damage, so whatever. Clear Curse is new. Don't really need to show that, though. Stone Circle. Kind of gives you a shield of stones, which I guess is nice. Nightmare. Oh, did not mean to do that. Here's Nightmare. Of course, you get that from Malachi, which you could probably guess. Acidic Bubbles. That's nice, I guess. Hex. Woo! That looks pretty cool. Salamander, which is that spell that costs 200,000. Takes a lot of MP to use. And it takes a little longer to cast. Woo! Look at that thing. And we got Thor's Bow, which was so annoying to get, because you had to farm the Amdusius. It basically zaps anything that gets near it, so it's pretty cool. Okay. There's still, I think, one more spell that we can get. Well, the spell we get from doing this quest, but there's also one in the final area. Other than that, I don't know if I missed any. Maybe I did. I'm not sure, but yeah. But we'll figure it out. So let's go cash in that quest. Then we can move on, because we got another boss to take on before we can have access to the final area.
You're back. Excellent.
Cocytus learned. That's actually a pretty good spell. Fearsome Blizzard. Check this bad boy out. Takes a while to cast. Woo! Look at that. It's pretty powerful stuff.
I'll make you a deal.
Let's buy some more high potions and anti-venoms, uncursed potions.
Thank you.
Probably won't need them, but you never know. So we're gonna go take on one of the final bosses. It's actually not a hard battle. Basically, we want to go to that giant portrait that we've kind of been avoiding the whole game. Go ahead and take care of that. How's it going? Are you two gonna just sit there forever? Apparently so. So let's do this. Basically all that's in here is a boss fight, so it's not really like an area like the rest of them are. Stella, Loretta, I told you not to come here. Hey, who are you talking to? They're busy following orders. You two, what have you done to my daughters? Sadly for you, they've regained their senses. Thanks to my magic. How can this be? How could you two understand? Those two are the reincarnations of my dead daughters. I don't care. Being a family means being connected by heart. Ties of blood and souls are insignificant. When I learned why my father did what he did, I understood. You used a curse to manipulate your dear daughters. Now that's sad. True. And now I must suffer the loss of my daughters to humanity again. I'll show you how that feels. And then I'll make those girls my daughters once more. Now that's a problem. Sorry, can't let you do that. Behold the power of my painting! So holy water works extremely well against this guy, as does the vampire killer. Charlotte doesn't even really need to be used here. Just keep hitting him with holy water and the vampire killer and you're pretty much good to go. That like blood, you can destroy it with the vampire killer, which is nice. And this thing just kind of try to avoid it. That's all you can really do. It can poison you, but it's not that big of a deal. Now he turns into a painting, but you can still damage him. But yeah, like I said, he's not that hard. Got him! See, he's not too bad. Damn you humans! You selfishly start wars and despoil the earth. Perhaps justice wasn't on my side, but I will never admit that it was on yours. Fine, either way. After all, justice is just a matter of perspective. The fact is, you're just a coward who couldn't face the truth. You couldn't accept your fate, so you just abandoned humanity to get what you wanted. I just wanted to protect my family. Oh! Ha 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 ha! Ah! Well done. Now the interloper is no more. What? The studio painting was cutting off the throne needed to revive Lord Dracula. A clever plan. Alas, now my lord can be revived. Ha 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 ha! Well, that's not a good thing. Well, damn. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with Dracula now. Of course. I sense terribly powerful magic up ahead. Meaning Dracula's that way, restoring the castle's power? Without a doubt, this is what death was after. Come on, we can't just sit around and let this happen. Let's go, Charlotte. Hold it, our enemy is a legendary monster. This won't be easy. You're right, maybe we should check our supplies first. Well, there is stuff we need to do. But here we have the throne room, the final area. And before we fight the boss, you can actually, well, here's an artist who became a vampire and renounced humanity. But yeah, now that once we, before we fight the boss, we can pick up a few items here. Let's see. Got an MP max up. And $2,000, that's cool. And you can bust the wall over here. And get another foie gras, for whatever reason. So of course we got the grand staircase. There's the boss door. But you can bust the ceiling here, I believe. Where is it? There it is. Okay. You can get the Roba Delicate and speed up. Spell that speeds up your movement. Which is pretty nice. That should have been the final spell, but it didn't look like it. Because it should have said we completed that quest, but we may have missed a spell somewhere. I'll have to look into that. But what is this? I think it's I think that's a robe for you, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. An elegant dress for the most formal of events, which is really good. It'll bring down strength, but it brings up defense and everything else, so I'd recommend to put it on. You got speed up, which is actually pretty useful. It really speeds up your movement. It's kind of like the Panther Dash from the previous games. I mean, that's kind of what it is, really. It's actually pretty useful when you're just trying to get from one place to another. So, I like to use it. It's pretty nice. But yeah, we'll go back and... I must have missed a spell somewhere. I don't know what, but... Off the clock, I'll have to look into that. Because I clearly missed one somewhere. Because it should have, registered as completing that quest, but it didn't. So, I'll have to figure that out. But we'll go back. I think you get a scene with both Eric and Vincent after beating Brauner, so we can go ahead and do that real quick. This power. Has Dracula been revived? It would seem so. Afraid so. Brauner was sealing Dracula away, so when we destroyed him... Strange. Even Brauner's seals would be easily broken by Dracula's power, and yet... Perhaps Dracula still hasn't revived completely. Perhaps. I didn't know you were going to say that. Either way, our only choice is to defeat him, and I'd prefer the easiest way to do that. Alright, let's go. This is your final battle. Don't do anything foolish and get killed, you hear? Got it. Let's go. Yeah, so let's just check.
You're back.
Yeah, see, we must have missed a spell somewhere. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Master Jonathan, is it true that Dracula has been revived? Yeah, it's true. Oh, what do we do? Calm down, it'll be alright. We'll handle it somehow. Yeah, no problem. We're on it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of business.